30 minutes, an extended version of all of the footage in the moments literally leading up until, discovering the individual on that super sloped roof. About a week ago, we saw maybe a couple-minute clip come out, essentially of the aftermath. Well, there's been a new release of 30 minutes that includes lots of interesting stuff, lots of interesting chatter. I uploaded the full unedited version to the free speech website. However, because I still think it's extremely important to discuss, I'm going to do kind of I'm going to cover it the best I can without, making the censors really, really unhappy, because ultimately this is really important stuff. So let's start with Grassley releases additional body cam footage from moments after the attempt on Donald Trump's life. And we're going to get all of that. We're going to take a look at all of that. I want to let everyone know, because these videos and streams are always demonetized by YouTube. My company, coffee brand, coffee.com. Ultra small batch, fresh roasted order, not some drop ship garbage like a lot of everyone else does. We actually roast our own stuff. We package our own stuff. We have actual employees. We just rolled out our summer flavors. One of the best ways to support the channel is to check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. We rolled out blackberry cream, hazelnut churro, orange creamsicle, and s'mores, all in whole bean and ground. Obviously, we have non-flavored K-Cups and all sorts of other stuff worth checking out. Promo code SUMMER to save 15% off our summer flavors. Give them a try. They're for a limited time only, and it supports the channel directly. Senator Chuck Grassley is making public the full extent of body cam footage obtained from local law enforcement thus far and filmed in the hour following the attempt on Donald Trump. Grassley obtained these videos from Beaver County Emergency Services in compliance with congressional requests. Grassley continues to review all the records he receives in response to the oversight requests issued to federal and local agencies, and is making public all relevant records in the interest of transparency. Now, I want everything out. I don't want to hear, Secret Service chatter. We can't be talking. Look, I think if you want to increase the trust with the American people, you release it all and you figure out, what you have to change. Now the video has been restricted, which is why I'm going to show parts of it, but also just explain what's going on and let you hear the audio, because I think that's really, really important. A review of the footage by Grassley's office particularly raises questions regarding, 1, the fragmented and delayed chain of communication between local and federal law enforcement, and 2, seemingly delayed response in identifying and neutralizing a potential detonator device, including another potential device located next to Lee Tardy Oswald. Now, in this particular video, you actually see them search him. You see them nervous about having devices on him, all sorts of stuff that I'm going to talk about here. I want to play some relevant parts of the audio for you. And again, we're going to go through the full unedited version on my Rumble page, but there's some interesting stuff. So there's stuff I can show you and stuff I can't show you. So at this point now, you've got several officers first arriving on the scene over the subject who has been neutralized. And here is some of the audio as the local PD searches him.
I need a medical unit that's at this location. A rangefinder.
You hear they said you're looking for something. They're looking for a rangefinder. You can see just a few feet next to him is his weapon. Interesting, they have a chopper overhead now when they, I feel like they could have a different day or a different moment.
I think it's in the cargo pocket.
Is this a normal rangefinder? put it out over the air. The actor was last.
We haven't done that. That is done.
Now you can hear coming over the radios. There is a backpack on a bike. And I know you can't see the video, but I literally can't show it. They're standing over, I'll say, a mess. And really, the audio is the relevant part here. They seem to know exactly where everything is. They know where the rangefinder is. They're looking for it. They have a picture, all that kind of stuff. They had a picture. They knew exactly what pocket the rangefinder was in. At no point did they, stop this individual.
They have established a perimeter. He was seen with an additional backpack. After that, when they were trying to push that also, he missed it.
There's nothing on him. There's no front up here.
Michelle, if you want to tuck down on that lower roof, you're good.
Now, if we look at the comments, which I can share here, a lot of people pointing out. So some people might be pointing out, hey, they said actor. That's what they refer to people as on the radio. That doesn't mean he's an actor. Like, that just means that's like the subject, the bad actor, the person who's doing what they're doing. I think, we're going to go through the full, obviously unedited stuff, but the takeaways are what's important. You see a lot of these comments. Untrained civilians were more aware of the situation than the Secret Service. They allowed him to get that close to the area and have a vantage point that isn't secure. It's just an insane level of ignorance from the Secret Service. It's pretty concerning with all these guys on the sloped roof. Where is the body cam footage from the officer that confronted this person? We need a non-government crew to investigate. A lot of people say this video shows more information in 30 minutes than Congress received in 6 hours. And it's wild. This makes it look even worse than it was originally reported. There was no security perimeter. Leaving a wide open roof is a major no-no. That face when you go clear building, it's been 10 minutes and the building's been full of cops 4 hours when you say clear the building. There's also some interesting takeaways here I want to pull up on this in this video. Again, I just don't want to show the pictures. I mean, it's the guy's like just a pile. I'm going to leave a link to the, full unedited version, and we're going to go through it on the live stream. You see in the moments after on the rooftop, obviously a trail of his insides can be seen. He's got his pew next to him. An officer is searching his body, finds a cell phone and a transmitter. It's a remote control device. It's gray in color. It's about 5 or 6 inches in tall. The officer reports. The responding officers are worried about a potential device that may be around, that may be setting to go boom. Quote, tell the FBI to hurry the F up, one officer says. Of course, this is after Director Ray decided. I think this picture is clear. Okay, I can share this now. Director Ray testified to the House Judiciary Committee on Wednesday, sharing new details about improvised devices that were found in his car and his home. He said the investigators found 3 devices that belonged to Crooks. 2 were inside Crooks' vehicle near the rally. 1 more was found inside of his home. He described the devices as, quote, relatively crude, but shared that they were rigged for remote detonation and still proposed a major threat. The FBI director also confirmed that his agency had gained access to Crooks' phone, but said their efforts have been hampered by Crooks' routine of using encrypted messaging apps. Well, I can tell you this. This is the same guy that said it was shrapnel. But I can also tell you, they're going to use this to go after encrypted messaging apps. That's absolutely the big truism. That's exactly, they're going to use this to go after our right to defend ourselves. They're going to use this to go after encrypted messaging devices. No one saw Crooks armed before he got onto the building. They're blaming a collapsible stock as the reason. So again, they're going to use this to go after collapsible stocks. Mark my words. They're going to go after collapsible stocks, encrypted messaging apps. When all the dust settles, this is like a wet dream for sensors and people that, the grabbers. They also found and recovered a drone that he used to scout the area where Trump's rally took place. Ray said both the drone and controller were in his vehicle at the time of the event. Investigators believe he flew the drone at the venue between 3:50 and 4 the day of the rally. Speaking of drones, did you know a new whistleblower came out and said the Secret Service, quote, repeatedly declined local police officers' offer for drone surveillance before the attempt? What would a drone have seen? Well, a drone would have seen the dude on the roof the entire time, right? They would have seen it. The failure to deploy drone technology is all the more concerning since, according to the whistleblower, the drones the Secret Service were offered had the capability not only to identify active people, but also help neutralize them. So I don't know if they had some sort of thing they could deploy, some sort of, I don't know, pepper spray or something that they could deploy on the drone. I suppose you could just crash it into them and probably distract them. Why would they have refused this? Why would they have refused this? To have an eye in the sky? Don't you think that that's really weird? Really, really weird that they would refuse this, at least in my opinion. Don't you think? Don't you think that they would have said, oh, wow, yes, I will take the extra eyes in the sky? To me, this is bananas that they didn't take it. Why would they have declined this? All this new footage is revealing lots of stuff. Again, it's revealing the chain of command. During the video, you hear basically complete nonsense. They don't know what's going on. Of course, I will link the full unedited version too. But I think it's important that we get the message out. And by the way, I'll use this opportunity to tell you, I've already, okay, this is why free speech platforms are important. If you're worried, where it is, it's right here on my Rumble channel. The complete unedited clip is here on my Rumble channel. Okay? This is why I tell people, download the Rumble app, follow the quartering, watch my videos there, watch my live streams there at 1 Eastern. Here it is, and it's been up since the second I found it, and people are watching it there, and they get to see all that kind of stuff. So there's a reason this kind of stuff is getting suppressed. I had to, chop it up and blur stuff out, and I still can't get YouTube to not restrict it. So, strange times we live in. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.